Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of System Shock 2, which I've never played. I don't know much about it. I just know it's kind of a precursor to Bioshock, which I recently played through. And it's supposed to be quite scary. I hope it's not too scary, because I'm not very good with horror games. I've never really played a horror game. Well, let's get this started with a new game. I'll play it on normal and see how well I do. And we'll probably have an intro here in the beginning.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
So far, so good.
In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
I guess that's the story of the first game. Which I know even less about. I don't even know what it looks like or which console it's for, if it's also a PC game.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds of the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flights, scientific and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
It's a pretty cool intro, actually. I like it. I guess this is where shit is going down. Doesn't sound good, at least. So where are we? We are in some sort of train, and this immediately makes me think of Half-Life 1, actually.
UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center.
There are actually people here. Oh, wow. A bit confused there. Okay, and we have a thrown over bin here. No one's gonna fix that. Yeah, this definitely reminds me
To proceed to the street-level recruitment.
of Half-Life 1. The graphics seem similar. It also has the train beginning, although we didn't actually ride on it. Looks like we're in some Asian part of town, maybe? There are phone booths everywhere for some reason. There's one there, and there's literally one there just like 20 meters away. I guess you need to use the phone a lot in these times. So I have played maybe 10 minutes of this game to check that it worked.
You'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
So this first part would be just me doing this basic training where they explain how the game works.
Skills you'll need to get by in the service. Enter this CyberLink booth. Welcome, trainee.
It's a cool system, actually. I really like it.
We provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See
Yeah,
how it changes
I know
where
how
you
to move
look?
the mouse.
That means you're in shoot mode. Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world. Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen.
This
This
is cool.
display shows your strengths in various areas. When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode.
Yeah, let's go into shoot
Try
mode.
changing between modes until you get the hang of it.
That doesn't
Follow
seem
the
too
red
tricky.
path along the
Seems
ground
pretty cool.
in the next training station.
And then we learn how to pick up
items,
things.
Center them on your screen and right-click. This will automatically place that
Come on.
item into your inventory.
And then we
View
can
your
use them
inventory.
here.
To use items like buttons and computers, center them in your view and click the right mouse button.
Then we
All
can use
usable items will
the
have brackets around them.
this one.
Highlight the button on the pillar and right-click. The object
And
before you is a med hypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode.
We're actually low on health, so that we get a reason to use it.
See the crate in front of you? To search it, center it on your screen and right-click. If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left-click on it. This
Wonder
will
what this
automatically
is.
place that item in your inventory.
Fermium.
Close the container window and return. One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display. Currently, the contents of your PDA are empty.
Lots of talking.
Learn about jumping and mashing. Jump, simply press the space bar. Some searches can be mantled onto by holding down the space bar. Mashing will let you pull yourself up to ledges and other high places in front of you. Give it a try.
I can tell you that I'm not fond of platforming in first-person
To climb a
shooters.
ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll
It normally does not
automatically
work
start
well,
climbing the
so
ladder.
we'll see how I do in this game. Wonder if I get to keep these items. Probably not. But this is an interesting system that you kind of grab on by holding on to space. So I hope that will work well. Let's see how the ladder works up. Like in most first-person shooters. Except, yeah. I played Half-Life 1, like I said. Actually, I played the mod Black Mesa.
You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, you can repeat the training as often as you wish.
Sounds great. That seems pretty straightforward. I was not overly fond of that. Actually, the mod was great, but the game not so much. And the platforming bits was
If
what
you've
I didn't
completed
like.
basic training, you're ready for the advanced lesson.
Let's check out the weapons. This part I haven't done, actually.
Good to have you on board. Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of two ways.
I feel really
Bring
short.
up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equipped slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If
Okay.
that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically.
Okay, that's pretty
To
cool.
lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the
Of course, yeah,
button on the
reload
lower right
button.
corner of your screen. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left mouse button.
Oh,
when
poor
you shoot.
robot. He hasn't done
Notice how
anything.
its health bar gets shorter as you chip away.
Ah, the health bar gets short. Is that what he said? Okay. Ah, he's instantly back. It's all virtual in here. Okay, let's reload then. So yeah, feel pretty short, and like my arms are really short as well, but that's typical.
The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in.
Okay.
Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance, some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharging
Okay.
station will juice up all of your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it.
Well, I'm gonna have to check which key the laser pistol is on. So I use this. Okay, cool. So this is an energy recharging station. Cool. He said something over here I actually wanted to hear. So I'm gonna have to re-listen to that, unfortunately.
Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon.
Okay.
Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Good
That's
work. Now
probably
you're
pretty
ready
good to
for
know.
Marines. Take a look at the other training areas first before you enlist. Inside, we'll teach you the basics.
There was technical
You'll
skills
notice
this.
when you're in the cyberlink booth, the object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory.
I noticed.
Instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen.
Oh,
Over to
they're
the keypad
there.
by the door and try out hacking.
Okay, let's try some hacking.
Use the keypad by right-clicking on it.
Yep.
To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will
Left.
appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking.
Oh, there's
See
the
a
start
grid
button,
node.
silly me.
Clicking on the node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware of the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse.
Let's try
You
this.
can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button. So
Okay.
you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
Ah, interesting. Does not seem that hard. First hack complete.
You can
Like
use
a
nanites
freaking
to
pro.
buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, right-click
Hi
on it,
there.
then
Please
left-click
make
on the
a
item you wish to
selection.
purchase.
So nanites are kind of like money as well.
Choosing
Make
value
sure you
red.
pick up your purchases before you leave.
It seems similar to Bioshock, where you can vendor things and it ends up down here. Okay, that wasn't too tricky. Hope I didn't miss anything in there.
There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career.
Okay.
Inside, you will learn. We've provided you with a virtual interface and the temporary ability. The red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many side points you have.
So that's what it is.
Symbolize the current ability to use your side powers. Psi hypos replenish your side points.
Interesting.
Try using a psi hypo and watch your side points increase.
So that's also like
Reach your maximum in side points, move
like
to the
Bioshock
next
then.
station.
What is this? A psi amp? And what does this do? Let's see.
This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you
Okay.
project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it
Ah,
up.
you do
and
equip
then
it.
hit the tilde key. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen.
Oh, okay.
This will cycle through your available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow
Interesting.
you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you.
Oh, so that's
Be
what they
careful.
wanted me to do.
Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you.
Oh,
If you
okay.
run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
Interesting. So you can increase the power of the skill. Where's that going anyway? It just floats around. Seems to be random. We'll see. But you can also like backfire if you do it for too long. That's pretty cool.
Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process. Return to this area if you need more guidance.
Yeah.
Before you enlist in the OSA, it would be useful to experiment in the other training courses.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I did try look them out, check them out as well. So maybe we're fit to fight. I'm probably gonna end this part here now because it's the boring intro part, really. And the next part, we'll check out what this recruitment center is and what this game is all about. I'm really psyched, actually. It's gonna be really interesting to see how scary it is and how fun it is. Obviously, I hope I haven't picked up something I'm gonna regret playing. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.